Hello and welcome to Jamo Games channel. Today we represent to you the upcoming PS5 games. Please click like button and subscribe for more videos. Godfall. Gearbox has been one of the first developers to officially announce an upcoming PS5 game, and it will arrive in the form of Godfall. Apparently building on Gearbox's reputation with Borderlands and most recently Borderlands 3, this is a loot-slasher third-person action RPG built around cooperative gameplay, although you can play solo too. It stars knights and magic, so sound be kind of amazing. Basically think Borderlands with swords. Marvel's Spider-Man. Miles Morales. Yes, Miles Morales is swinging his way onto the PS5 in a new Spider-Man adventure. While there was initially some confusion surrounding whether Miles would be featuring in an expanded remaster of the 2018 release, Insomniac confirmed Miles Morales will be a standalone game. During the latest PS5 Future of Gaming event, we got to see a glimpse of the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in action in a cinematic trailer, and we can hardly wait to find out more. Outriders. What happens if you blend Doom and Mass Effect? Well, it seems to be Outriders, a brand new IP from People Can Fly, Gears Judgment Bulletstorm, and published by Square Enix. It features dark, sinister alien forces against a humanity that's desperate to survive. But there's a twist. Humanity is trying to inhabit a new planet called Enoch after Earth is rendered unusual, but a strange energy storm they're calling the Anomaly has gifted them all with powerful abilities. It's arriving on PS5 sometime this holiday season, so expect it to be a launch title. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. A new Assassin's Creed adventure is officially on the horizon, and this time it will transport us back to the Dark Ages as Viking assassin Ivar. Building on the RPG elements introduced by Assassin's Creed Origins and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you'll be present with dialogue options, character customization such as tattoos and hairstyles, and all manner of weapons to try out. Set during the 9th century in Norway and England, you'll be spending most of your time leaping and climbing your way across 4 kingdoms in the UK. With a holiday 2020 release date, it looks set to land on Sony's next-gen console. Deathloop. We got our first proper look at Deathloop gameplay during Sony's Future of Gaming show, and it looks like it's shaping up to deliver some assassinating action with Groundhog Day vibes. From the developer behind the Dishonored series, Deathloop sees 2 rival assassins locked in a time loop, with 8 targets to eliminate. Colt, one of the assassins, is hellbent on taking out the targets, while Juliana appears to want to protect them from harm. We get to see some first-person combat with plenty of supernatural-looking elements, and it's left us keen to learn more. It's currently set to be a timed exclusive on the PS5, and will also be coming to PC. Kena. Bridge of Spirits. Ember Lab Studio founders and brothers Josh and Mike Grier introduced their upcoming game Kena. Bridge of Spirits coming to PS5 during Sony's showcase, and it looks absolutely magical. With its beautiful world complete with adorable little fuzzy creatures known as Rot, who act as your spirit companions that can manipulate the environment, Kena. Bridge of Spirits instantly piqued our interest. While we don't know too much about the game just yet, it's described as a story-driven action-adventure in a charming world rich with exploration and fast-paced combat. The Pathless. Giant Squid's adventure is officially coming to the PS5, and after the Future of Gaming showcase, a blog post details how the game will use some of the features coming to the hardware. In Pathless you play as a skilled archer known as the Hunter, who sets out to cleanse the cursed lands with the help of their eagle companion. Creative director Matt Nava revealed that the DualSense controller will let you feel the heartbeat of our world, the tension of drawing back a bow, the wingbeats of an eagle soaring higher, while the open world puts the PS5's SSD card to use, with no load screens. Watch Dogs Legion. Watch Dogs Legion is doing its whole hacking thing again, but this time it's adding even more of a dystopian slant by setting it in a post-Brexit London, which fills my English heart with sadness. But Legion will also ramp things up a bit by not providing you with a single protagonist, or even a preset team, but actually letting you craft your own squad from the entire London population. Each of London's NPC residents will have their own backstory, strengths and abilities, weakness and Movasit's Arca. If you pick a spy grandma, she's not going to be quite as agile, but still just as badass. But beware, in this new Watch Dogs title, permadeath is now a thing, so maybe don't get too attached to your favorite granny. Elsewhere, it'll also feature the hacking tech gameplay that we know and love, just set against the backdrop of a very unhappy English capital. Vampire? The Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Looking for a game with a bit of extra bite? Vampire? The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 puts you in the seedy underbelly of Seattle, which should suit you just fine as a vampire, ready to test out your new fangs. Turned as an act of vampire terrorism during the mass embrace, you'll soon get caught up in vampire faction politics, where you're still just trying to deal with your new way of life. This is an RPG at its core too, filled with player choices, a strong narrative, and branching dialogue options too. Gods and monsters. Building a little off the success of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the same time are diving again into Greek mythology to bring us gods and monsters. It's described as a storybook adventure, and as you can see in the trailer above, it's set across a stylized and rather beautiful fantasy world, where you're asked by the gods to take down Typhon, the most deadly creature of all Greek mythology, and all the other monsters he's spawned. It's going to be quite the legendary journey too, with the trailer already featuring the likes of Medusa and plenty of Greek deities to boot. Rainbow Six Quarantine. Rather than a spin-off from the very successful Rainbow Six Siege, this is something new and a little bit more supernatural. You still play as a Rainbow Six operator, but instead of human foes, you'll be tasked with taking down a totally new breed of alien parasite that's infecting the human race. In this you'll operate in squads of 3, playing in PvP matches where the environment is filled with these new, terrifying, rather fast-moving foes. GTA 5. Sony kicked off its latest PS5 showcase with a helping of action from GTA 5, confirming that a shiny expanded version of Rockstar's wildly successful game is coming to the PS5 sometime in 2021. The trailer shows off some of the more recent DLC content, so it looks like this expanded version will be coming with everything and more. Not only that, but it will also be enhanced on the next-gen console. Resident Evil 8 Village. Resident Evil 8 Village is officially on the way, and it's set to come to the PS5 in 2021. The next entry in the Resident Evil franchise takes place a few years after Resident Evil 7, featuring Ethan and Mia. Only, another familiar is also back, and he appears to be causing a spot of trouble for Ethan. Chris Redfield enters the scene and is said to set off a chain of events that leads Ethan to a mysterious village desperate for answers. Oh, and it also appears to feature werewolves. Thanks guys for watching our video. Clicking a like button is the best way you can help us to show your appreciation. We'd really be grateful for that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos. We'll see you guys next time.